Hello and welcome back to Colonial Kerbals. Today's episode is going to be a very different sort of episode. As you can possibly know, as you possibly have already seen, there wasn't an episode Wednesday. It's not for a lack of trying, it's more of I got a little frustrated with how certain elements are working. Let me show you what I'm referring to. Go out here to the watchtower. I am having a massive issue with how things are progressing on this space station. As you can see, I've got lots of food and water, but my oxygen has not moved. As for here, Purify is running, but at 0%. And I have... Come on, stay open. I have carbon dioxide. So, here's my dilemma. I want to keep using this mod, and I would love to keep using TAC life support. However, I feel TAC life support is putting a crimp on my ability to do what I want in the game. Because it's two different mods trying to do one thing, and it's just not working out the way I personally would want it to. As far as my production and consumption goes, I'm producing more oxygen than anything. I'm producing a negative amount of waste, which means that basically I will stop producing water once my wastewater is gone. So once that 5 units of wastewater is gone, I pretty much am stagnant at what I'm at right now. And I'm not producing enough waste. For some reason, I'm not producing... Well, now I'm producing compost, which is strange. But I'm not producing any biomass. Which I don't understand that. I should be producing a lot more biomass than what I am, considering how these are running. These are running... Well, now it's running at 179 efficiency. Let's see. Let's go ahead and deactivate that. And that's at 214, and this is at 321. I should be producing a lot more biomass from the Kerbitat and creating food with it. But as it is, I'm not creating enough even with the 2 greenhouses. So, I'm thinking about making a decision of changing out TAC life support for a different mod. I'm considering using remote tech. I wanted to hold off and wait until my next series and use that, but I feel maybe remote tech would be a better option. Or maybe I'll just get rid of TAC life support and finish out my Colonial series and then move on from there when 0.25 hits. But here's the problem now I have with that. I removed TAC life support. I don't know if this ship will stay in orbit, because I have 2 hex supports right here. So I am kind of at a loss. I don't know what I can do and where I can go. Because as soon as I leave this to time warp up to get to the Duna window, everybody dies in the ship. As soon as I switch back to it. Every time. I've had to revert twice now, and everything has been killed off. So, I'm really concerned about where I can go with this, because every time I switch, I die. And there's the phone, so I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Now, like I was saying is, I would kind of like to use the snacks mod. But again, I don't know how that would interfere with my ship. So, yeah, you can kind of see where I'm at right now. I'm out of ideas. I like the idea of the station mod and the MKS and the OKS system, but I'm just not getting support where I need it in order to make my station a little more functional, if you can see what I'm saying. So I guess I can go and do like a mag probe. I can send that to Minmus and do science there. And I can't really go anywhere until that problem is solved. So, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do in the meantime for that. I may try it, just disabling it on my secondary save, take out the TAC life support, and see what happens to the station at that point. I'll just copy the persistent file over into that save and remove it and see where it goes. Because I don't know. I've tried everything that I can think of to get this to stay working right, and it never has. And I've got more than enough room for 5 Kerbals, and it's only showing that I have the ability to run at 4 Kerbals, if I'm understanding this right. So what'll happen is that if these two parts here just decide to disappear and the station's fine otherwise, all these things here will just be pretty. That's pretty much it. And it's not really what I wanted, but it does look nice in space. I really wanted to use TAC, but I am starting to see where I'm having issues. So in the comments below, if you want to let me know what you think. Maybe you have a suggestion, I don't know. But I can't spend days babysitting this because it can't time warp past 100. And at the same time, I'm constantly having to ship up wastewater, waste, biomass because it's not being produced. I'm basically having to babysit this whole station 24/7 every time I play. And that's not what I was intending on doing. So, yeah, if you could let me know what you think would be an optimal solution. I'm going to stew on it for a few days. And hopefully I maybe come up with something that'll work. If this will work with the snacks mod, that'd be great. If not, then I'm guessing that I'll just have to turn off all the TAC stuff and just run it as stock without life support until such time as I can have either snacks or another version of life support that this will sustain. So with that, guys, I'm going to leave you here looking at the nice little station with the hab ring spinning. Yeah, I'm kind of at the point right now where it's like, it looks pretty, but functionality wise it's not doing anything. It's more of a thorn than anything in my side. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys. Hit the like button if you liked it. There really wasn't much of a video today. It might only be 10 minutes long. I needed a little bit of a break, I guess. And maybe if I get some good ideas, I'll implement them. The one thing I won't use is I will not use ferrum, because I just don't feel comfortable with it. But maybe somebody will suggest something, just delete TAC and move on, which I'm fine with. I didn't play with TAC before, and I probably could be fine without using it. If I do that, it'll make my one big mission that I want to do a little easier to pull off, and I can still make it look good. But until next time, guys, have fun.